Hey, my beautiful lost souls. I am back again. Are you getting tired of me yet? Bitch, are you getting tired of me? Because I've been pushing out these videos like it's nobody's business. Hold on. Anyways, today's video is going to be about Sexy Red calling black people's hair carpet hair, carpet munching hair. I'm just gonna get right into it, you guys. Disgusting texturism. We are in 2024, bro, and we're still having topics about colorism, texturism, racism, the most basic shit. How long is it going to take for people to understand that you shouldn't judge somebody off the color of their skin, their ethnicity, their race, or their hair texture? So basically, we gonna get into it. So basically, Sexy Red had just got her hair done. Her hairstylist was filming her. She had just gotten a silk press. If you don't know what a silk press is, that is a special treatment for mainly in the black community, because we be having curly hair. When you press the hair a certain way, you have to use a certain technique. You basically flat iron the hair a certain way for my people who are not black. And it gives the silk effect. It makes your hair nice, silk, sleek, and silk. So that's why they call it a silk press, basically, because the effects is of a silk type of texture consistency, right? And basically her hairstylist was filming the aftermath of her silk press, her hair being all straightened out. And what do you know? She's in the video like, oh my gosh, look at my hair. You know what I mean? You bald headed hoes can never. She's like, oh, they said I was wearing tracks. They said I was wearing tracks. What a tracks at, right? Like on some Beyonce shit. Beyonce did the same shit in her Sears, like, anyways, right? Let me just continue before I get into it. She's like, "Where's the tracks? Where's the track?" Da da da. She posted the video and she said, "You carpet headed texture bitches could never." She might as well just said, "You nappy headed, bald headed black bitches could never." Like, you know what I mean? If you're gonna be texturist and damn near like colorist, racist, go ahead and go the full way, sis. Just do the full nine. You know what I mean? Why don't you turn around and just call everybody black bitches? Like, because it was giving that. I don't care what nobody has to say. I don't want nobody in my comment section talking about something. It's not that deep. It is that deep, and it'll forever be that deep. And you want to know why it's that deep? Because a lot of this shit started on the plantation. I'm so tired of this shit. This shit is so played out. Like, we get it. We already discussed and discovered the fact that black girls can grow long hair. If you don't think so, look down on my channel, go on my Instagram, go on my TikTok before I cut my hair. My hair was like at least down my back. Um, I cut it now. I cut it though, and now all of a sudden I'm a bald headed hoe. But we gonna get into that in my experience with texturism and all of that. But I'm just tired of this. Like, it's so played out. Like, here's the thing. I have nothing against black women appreciating their hair because it is a tale as old as time, black women being made fun of their hair and the perception that black women can't grow long hair, which is false. But it's like we already discovered, like, the natural hair movement already took off. We already discovered that black girls can grow their hair all the way down to the floor if they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take longer because of our texture, our patterns. You know what I mean? We need to stop associating your blackness and your Afrocentric features with European beauty standards. Keyword Afrocentric and European. You're never going to fit European beauty standards, period. There might be some parts of you that fit European beauty standards. For example, let me just segue into my own experience with texturism. Um, I fit European beauty standards by me being skinny, right? I'm skinny. I don't have a lot of ass. I call them apples because they're like the shape of apples. I got a nice little butt, but it's not fat or whatever, right? I fit European beauty standards in that way. Um, I'm not gonna lie though. Technically, I do benefit from texturism. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I never once thought I was better than anybody. Nobody could ever come out and say that I said anything about a bald headed hoe. Nothing. I always thought that shit was weird. Let me tell you that. But I would always grow up and people would tell me because I have type 3 hair. I don't know if you guys could tell, but can y'all tell? The camera quality is kind of bad, you guys, but I have type 3 hair. It's basically like not really kinky, just kind of curly. Like when you think of curly hair, like my hair is like the typical curl. And then if you're thinking about the curliest hair, you're thinking about 4C hair. I have just curly hair. And I used to always grow up and my family friends, everybody would just tell me like, "Oh my gosh, you have good hair," right? It's like the good hair conversation all over again. "Oh my gosh, you have good hair," right? What is good hair? Good hair is texturism. Good hair is basically hair that is not 4C hair, hair that is a little bit, think of a Jerry curl, right? Like whose curls can we think of right now? Fuck it. I can't find an example of somebody with like three type 3 hair, but like think of y'all, I can't find an example, but just look at me when my hair is like out, when I finally decide to do my hair and shit. Like type 3 hair, right? Basically, it is honestly, texturism, colorism are all examples of featurism. Anything that is closest to European beauty standards is basically idolized in the black community. And I would just always grow up and have people telling me, like, "Oh my gosh, you have good hair. Oh, bitch, that's a fruit fly. Never cut your hair. Da 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 da, this, that, and the third," right? And honestly, it made me kind of uncomfortable because, like, I just would always say, like, I know I'm not better than anybody else. Like, I appreciate the praise, but like, you know what I mean? What is good hair? Because I always used to say, if I really, I always used to think in my head, like, if I really had good hair, then why does my hair hurt so much when my mom combed through it? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? When the 4C girls was getting their hair combed out, you know what I mean? In the during their childhood, I was experiencing the same pain. When my mom used to blow my hair out, I was experiencing the same pain. I always used to think in my head, like, if I had good hair, then my hair wouldn't be hurting so damn much. You know what I mean? When my mom combed through it. So I never internalized that. But a lot of people do internalize that. A lot of people think they're better than the next because they have longer hair. You know what I mean? Again, it's texturism, featurism in the black community. Anything that is closest to European beauty standards is praised. Again, Europeans, their hair goes straight down. You know what I mean? They have type 1 hair, not curly at all, just straight down, causing it to causing you to see the actual length of the hair a lot more accurately, right? When you have curly hair, you're not able to see the actual length because curly hair does not go straight down. It goes up and out, right? It goes up and out. My hair goes like this. Because it's not the curliest type of hair, it just goes like this, right? Like a upside down U. Kinky hair kind of grows into an afro, right? It goes up and out towards the sun. You could think of it like that. And so, of course, our hair is going to look shorter because it's not going straight down. It's not meant to do that, period. So, I don't know, you guys. I'm just getting tired of having this conversation. Like, this is elementary type shit. Like, this is shit you learn in elementary school. Like, honestly, I just thought the video was very tasteless. It reminded me of Beyonce's video when she purposefully, like, aimed the camera towards her scalp to show that she wasn't wearing any tracks. And it's like, we get it. Like, oh my gosh, we get it. Not dark skin. Black girls can grow long hair. We already discovered this shit. This isn't breaking news. This isn't revelating news, bitch. We already know this shit. You know what I mean? It's just the way Sexy Red went about it. Again, nobody's saying that she can't appreciate her hair. Nobody's saying that Sexy Red can't, you know what I mean, show off her inches. Like, it's nice every once in a while to remind people that black girls can grow long hair too, because again, European beauty standards, black woman being masculinized, um, and yeah, I don't know. It's nice to show people that, you know what I mean, black girls can grow long hair too. So I appreciated that, but it was the unnecessary, like the 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 racist slash the texturous undertones underneath it. Like, you know what I mean? You carpet haired hoes. Like, really? Like, that's disgusting. Like, I don't know if she thought she ate with that. Like, and then what breaks my heart is to see black girls in the comments like, "Oh, if I had hairs like yours, like if I had hair like yours, like I would be the shit." Like, or oh, I wish I had hairs like yours, or my hair could never, like, please don't down talk yourself like that, because your hair could. And even if it couldn't, like, you shouldn't want your hair to, because that's not what your hair is naturally gonna do. Your hair naturally grows up and out. Lean into that. You know what I mean? People say 4C hair is hard to do. It's really not. It's because we are taught, like, literally, and this is why I always will have grace for black girls who don't like themselves, because we are conditioned from birth to hate ourselves. It is so deep. Some people don't even realize that the reason why you're trying to get your baby hair so sleek, and you know what I mean, you're trying to, like, I literally used to stress myself out trying to get my hair in a slick back bun, and my hair would always be frizzy because it's not naturally meant to do that. Like, it takes a lot of manipulation. And just a tip for anybody who's dealing with their natural curly hair, if it takes so much manipulation to the point where you're putting in hours and like damn near 30 minutes trying to get your hair together, it's not bleh. 9 times out of 10, it is not naturally meant to do that. And you should just probably find a style that is less maintenance, that is easier to do, that your hair naturally is capable of doing. Like, I literally haven't worn a slick back bun in so long, as y'all could probably tell. Um, I just let my hair be, and I just let it grow. The number one tip to grow your hair is to just let it be. No manipulation, no slick back, no nothing. A lot of the styles that a lot of black girls try to do on themselves causes breakage and stuff like that, because it is not meant for your hair naturally, right? um yeah, like, think about, like, a lot of these styles, like knotless braids, the slick back ponytails, what else, sew-ins, leave outs, all of that. It causes you to straighten your hair. Like, it's so much heat manipulation that in the end, instead of protecting your hair, you're damaging your hair without even knowing. So all my black girls who have 4C hair, type 3 hair, we get enough love. I'm talking to my kinky hair girlies right now. There's nothing wrong with 4C hair. There's nothing wrong with carpet textured hair. Like, what the fuck? Like, please shut the hell up. Like, you gotta, like, Sexy Red got a silk press and is acting all brand new and shit. Like, girl, let's let somebody throw water on her head so we could really see who's, you know what I mean, who got the carpet textured hair. Like, I wouldn't be talking as somebody who wears lace front wigs all the time. Like, there's nothing wrong with wearing lace front wigs, but don't talk about nobody's hair. Like, at least people are walking around with their natural hair. You're wearing wigs every other day. Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be talking about nobody's hair if I was wearing a wig all the time. You know what I mean? You literally got no room to talk. Um, yeah, please be quiet before somebody pour water on your head. Um, Again, it's just corny. Like, I just hate when people, like, there's nothing wrong with celebrating the length of your hair, but it's always like, you bald headed hoes could never. Oh, where's the tracks? Sexy Red, be fucking for real. Your hair don't look like it got tracks in it. I'm sorry. If yo, I would have probably believed that statement if your hair looked super thick and full. I'm not saying her hair is thin, but it doesn't look thick enough to the point where you have extensions in your hair. Like, if y'all watch the video, y'all could tell there's no extensions in her hair because it's not that thick. Like, you just wanted to keep it real, sis. You just wanted to show off your length. That's okay, but you don't gotta disrespect people in the process. It's always, you bald headed hoes can never. What if they don't want to? Anyways, love your hair, and don't be texturist, don't be colorist. Fuck European beauty standards. Don't nobody give a fuck about having long, like, I'm sorry. Speaking of long hair and shit, which is another European beauty standard, like, we were ingrained to lust after, like, basically we were conditioned through white people to idolize having long hair that goes down your back, right? Long ass sweep flow down my back. Our hair naturally doesn't really flow down our back. It goes up. It goes up and out. So I'm sorry, I don't care about having long hair anymore. I really don't give a damn. That's why I cut my hair. I don't care. My hair is not my entire identity. It is a part of who I am. It does play a role, but it's not my entire identity. I don't idolize it, and I don't lust after European beauty standards, and neither should you. Celebrate your African features, and signing out for the day.